my name is Taylor Smith, aka The Career Coach, and I'm here today to share with y'all 10 ways you can start building your resume right now, even with very little experience. So if you are new to my channel, this is for students and young professionals who are looking to get noticed by recruiters, to become a top candidate, and to get offers. So if you are looking for any of those, please continue watching this video. For more about career coaching and the services I offer, or to see the blog version of this video, please click the link in my description or visit my website, taylorosmith.com. All right, until then, y'all, let's keep watching this video. So have you ever felt like your resume just doesn't have enough substance to really make you stand out? Like you are really struggling just to get your resume to one page, let alone half a page with relevant experience? Or maybe you interviewed for a position recently and you didn't get the position simply because you did not have enough experience. But now you're wondering, how am I supposed to get experience when I can't even get experience in the first place? If you've ever felt that way, then this episode is 100% dedicated to you. So that said, we are going to talk about 10 ways or 10 things that you can start doing now in order to add experience to your resume in order to get you to stand out. So we are going to start with the most simplest activities and end with maybe some of the hardest activities to go ahead and get started. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, starting at number 1. Number 1, volunteering in your community. So volunteering is one of the fastest and simplest ways to adding experience to your resume while also benefiting your community. So you can start off by doing a simple Google search of just volunteering in my city, or you can get more specific based on your interest or something you want to do, but you can really get started really quickly, sometimes within the next day or within the next 7 days. Really just depends on what your interest is. But the good thing about volunteering is that it lets companies know how hardworking you are. These are people who are not afraid to get their hands dirty, and they're usually pretty good people who are able to manage their time on top of all their other responsibilities and the things that they have to take care of daily. If you're able to be more consistent with your volunteering, like someone who goes in every week or every month, the better. If you're even able to be a leader or a coordinator, this also speaks to your leadership skills, which is a skill that's transferable to many positions. So really look into volunteering. If you want some examples, feel free to look to the left and right of me, where I'll have some listed, and go ahead and get involved in your community. Number 2, complete a project. So if you're enrolled in a college or a university, you've probably completed at least one project per class per semester. So if you tally that all up, I bet that is actually a lot of projects. So the good thing about these projects are that they showcase your competencies and also your skills and your knowledge and how it's been tested outside, or I guess really inside the classroom. And this is really good and relevant experience for you because it relates to probably some of the positions that you are actually applying for, right? So the next time you get a project, you might want to take it a little bit seriously, really think about what the problem is, what was your solution, what were the results, and what was your direct contribution to the project. You might even want to consider being the lead for your project as well and leading a team to zone in on some of those leadership skills again. So these are some examples that are to the left and the right of me that you could possibly include in your resume, as well as lab reports. But yeah, really consider adding some more of these relevant experiences to your resume. Number 3, join a committee. Joining a committee is one of the easiest ways to get involved in an organization and really step up from just being a member. So it's really easy. It usually just requires asking the question and signing up. So this will give you an opportunity to work directly with some of the leaders within the organization, and it really mirrors some of the things that businesses already have. So based on your interest, you can join these different committees. It will vary per organization, but working to raise money for the organization, that's kind of related to finance, being able to recruit and retain members, that can sometimes be related to talent development, acquisitions, HR. There's opportunities to do public relations by creating flyers, etc. So that's related to PR and businesses, maybe even marketing, communications. There's all different types of areas you can get involved in a committee. To the left and right of me, I do have a few more examples, but you should definitely look into it. Number 4, join a competition team. So if you are someone who loves competition, or maybe you are a little bit shy and looking to pop your bubble and venture out, I highly suggest looking into a club, organization, or team that's going to help you get there. So these are a lot of the awards and achievements that you can go ahead and add to your resume. A lot of these even offer you some money, including grants and scholarships that you'll be able to use and help you with your day-to-day. So a lot of these organizations and teams and clubs, they also help you because they instill a lot of confidence inside of you, which is going to help you with your elevator pitch, your interviewing, whenever you go and talk to companies. It's going to help build your confidence. This is also going to be a good opportunity for you to learn how to work well with others and possibly even become a leader. So definitely tap into your interest. I have multiple listed to the left and right of me. Doesn't matter if you are a sports fan or if you like more of the academic route, the more of the intellectual, the more of the programming, etc. There are so many examples out there for you guys. So look into it. Number 5, learn a technical skill. So if you are someone who is really savvy and likes to do technical things, you should definitely look into this, although there is a great portfolio of different skills that you can pick up. So LinkedIn is a great resource in order to use to actually get free trainings. They offer 1 month free for a lot of theirs, where you might be able to knock it out in that 1 month, or you might at least get a taste of it before making the commitment to see if it's worth your while. A lot of universities and colleges, they also allow or have classes and courses available, or they have free licenses, etc., that you can utilize in order for you to really learn and grow. To the left and right of me, I have multiple examples listed, but you can definitely look into more. Just go on LinkedIn, go on the internet, and browse and see what is a skill that you can pick up that's interesting to you. Also, in addition to that, you can learn new languages, whether you're taking a course, or maybe you're doing Rosetta Stone, whatever. These are also good things to have on your resume, especially looking for something that may give you an opportunity to travel internationally or look into bilingual opportunities. Number 6, get a leadership position. So this is a little bit harder than joining a committee because oftentimes these are interviewed positions or they are elected positions, what have you, because you're going to have a little bit more responsibility. But this is a great opportunity in order for you to learn how to work collaboratively as a team with your other executive board members. This is also a great opportunity for you to really learn and see more of a business model, because you have a whole membership that you have to serve, similar to a business who has customers that they have to serve and cater to. So there are multiple positions that you can apply for that are transferable across multiple fields that you are interested in. For example, there's president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, what have you, program planning, etc. And don't think that just because you don't want to be a secretary, you can't be a secretary in an organization. Actually, this is a great opportunity for you to learn more about correspondence, writing emails, being professional, maybe even doing PowerPoints, which are all skills that you might actually use in corporate America or whatever industry you decide to get into. Similarly with budgeting, as far as a finance person, being a people leader as the president or the vice president, planning events, sometimes you may have to coordinate things with your teams or run meetings. So these are all transferable skills. Really just tap into the thing that interests you the most in order to help benefit you and build your resume. Number 7, get certified. So if you want to go ahead and increase your skill set, you might want to go ahead and get a certification or go through certain training. So if you are currently with another employer, if you're able to get them to pay for some of these certifications, that is wonderful, that is great. Or maybe if you're not that far yet, LinkedIn is also a great place in order for you to sign up for free certifications and trainings, whether it's just for a monthly trial period or able to do the entire course. So definitely look into that. Go ahead and search online, search on LinkedIn for your field of interest and see what opportunities exist out there already. This is a little bit higher up on the list because this does require an investment oftentimes as far as money. But if you have the resources in order to do this, go ahead and go after it. Or if you can get your university or again your employer to pay for it, more power to you. That's going to be a greater reward for you. But being certified is always a good thing. You don't always have to go to a university and college in order to get knowledge and understanding. Certifications are just as good, especially in today's time, and these will add a lot of experience to your resume. Number 8, get a part-time job. If you find yourself struggling to get an internship or a full-time opportunity, you might consider going ahead and getting into the workforce by working part-time. So although this experience might be a little bit different from what you are actually looking for, the skill sets are still applicable. There are so many things you will learn from working part-time, and it may develop a lot of hard-working skills inside of you. But in addition to that, you'll learn about delivering to the customer's needs. You'll learn about quality, conformance, compliance. You'll learn about customer service. You'll learn so many things, how to work in teams, leadership, etc. That is definitely 100% applicable into the corporate world or whatever line of work and industry that you want to get involved in. To the left and right of me, I have several examples to get you started, especially with little to no experience. If you're able to list some of the other things that we talked about, these should help you get these positions. This will require an interview and application oftentimes, so it is a little bit harder, but it is definitely doable. Number 9, become a research or lab assistant. So similar to a part-time job, this does require an application or interview process. So it is a little bit harder, but for those people who may be struggling to get an internship or a full-time opportunity, and you think that this is only for people who want to get their master's or pursue their doctorates, you are 100% wrong. Research is a really great opportunity for you to get some hands-on experience and learning in your field of interest. And a lot of universities and colleges offer these throughout the school year as well as during the summer, whether that's within the same school that you are currently attending, or maybe you even go to another school over the summer to work there. But definitely look into a research opportunity in order to just gain some fundamental knowledge and learning, as well as add it as a boost to your resume. So don't single these out. When you are looking for internships and full-time opportunities, research is just as good, y'all. Last but not least, number 10 is to start a business. So starting a business and adding this to your resume shows a lot. It shows creativity, ambition, hard work, dedication, etc. And this will highlight many, many skills for you. It will highlight quick decision-making skills, any marketing, finance, business acumen, so many things. And so typically starting a business is not easy to do, and definitely keeping it running and operational is not any easier. So if you are someone who doesn't have much experience on their resume and just wants to add something onto it to really make you stand out, definitely recommend adding this to your resume. Although this can be a slippery slope, because it can sometimes imply that you may not want to work with the company long term. As long as you describe your descriptions in a way that is desirable and stands out to a recruiter or a company, it could definitely work to your benefit and your favor. You may not always want to add this once you gain and develop more experience on your resume. This is kind of just you kind of just got to know when is it going to be right for you, but especially for people who don't have much experience to start off with, and you have a small business, I recommend adding this one to your resume, y'all. All right, everyone, so that is the end of my list and the top things that I recommend that you can start doing now in order to build your resume. So hopefully you will go ahead and get started with these things within the next 30 to 365 days in order to really make you stand out on your resume. Until then, you can go ahead and start adding some of the things that we talked about maybe very early in the list to go ahead and start building your resume, especially if you're applying for like those part-time jobs or research where you'll need a little bit of a foundation to get started, but definitely you can always continue to grow and make your resume stand out and get better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something great. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also comment below if you guys have any questions, etc. I'll be willing to try to answer them. But yeah, hope you guys take care. Have a good one, and make sure to stay tuned for the next video and blog. I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye.